challenge. And we're going to begin with some Snow Shadow. Snow Shadow, and that is going to be the base coat for his shirt. Is what that's going to be. So, there we go. Let's get in. I said so. That's a bingo. That's a bingo ball.
You've done it like a million times already, so we've already had that.
You say it all the time now as well.
I say it all the time because you do.
Yeah.
Should be banned.
It's just a conversation starty word.
It's not that. Chair's making some funny noises.
I thought it was the dog snoring.
It's the dog. I thought it was the chair, but it's the dog snoring. Yeah, mate. Oh, he's asleep.
Yeah. He's had a busy day.
Well, what's he been doing today?
Being an absolute pain in the backside.
Oh, he's been with me all day. How do you know he's been in a pain in the bum?
Because he's tried tripping me over loads.
Have you got all the green stuff little purples over there?
You gave me them back when you'd finished using them last.
Go on then. Chuck him back over here. I can't remember what purple it was. Oh, I don't know. Which one looks like that?
Like what?
Like the rat people that you said I've got to paint.
That's the lich purple.
I don't know
And
where
then
it
you
was.
and then you use the other one as a highlight.
I thought that once she'd gone, Wicked D was waving at me through the window today.
You didn't tell me.
Sorry.
It's alright.
And after you'd gone, I thought, I wonder where Gizzy is. He must have been
Trying to trip me up.
upstairs with you. I was sorting out the GW order. I was unboxing the GW order.
Big delivery.
Well, like 2 pallets. It wasn't that big.
Yeah.
Everything happened at once, didn't it, sweetie?
It did.
Yeah,
So I was I'd answered the telephone to our chap at Games Workshop, and then our delivery came from Games Workshop. Oh, actually, I was serving a chap who comes in the shop on a Monday. He comes for special appointment. Anyway, so serving him, Games Workshop rang. Then I let him out the shop, and then delivery arrived of pallets. And then while I had the door open, then for the delivery, several customers snuck in to take advantage of our great range of board games and other items. And then delivery came and went, and then what else happened? And then we sorted all the deliveries out, and then did another delivery come at the same time? I can't remember. Oh, it just seemed like it was a bonkers 20 minutes, wasn't it?
I mean, the delivery was 2 pallets, so that took a bit of faffing with.
Yeah.
That's why we had to open both doors, you see. And a fly probably flew in, because, I mean, you know, open
bound
the door
to.
for 3 seconds.
Bound to. They love it, don't they? Flies.
I wonder what makes them do that. Like, just flying around in this massive, great, big, endless sky. Oh, I'll just go and get trapped in here. Did the chappie have a yellow t-shirt on? Because he didn't look like Nathan. What? What chappie?
Oh, Danny has a yellow t-shirt.
Oh yeah, Danny works on a Monday. Upstairs. He was wearing a yellow t-shirt. He doesn't work for us. It's just a friend who needs somewhere to sit to do his work. So maybe that's the person you saw. And yes, you're right. He doesn't look anything like Nathan.
Nowhere near as handsome.
He's a lot younger for a start. Hey, Redscope. Yeah, Danny. You've met Danny before, Wicked D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've definitely met Danny before. But obviously, you know, just looking out of a window, you wouldn't have known that. Yeah, you are. Promise.
So that was exciting.
Was it? And then Mr. MLG had the cheek to say, "Do you think we should open on Mondays?" Like, no, I don't. No. Because, we've got 2 pallets in the shop now that need dealing with, that if we did open on Mondays, would have been very much in the way of people and probably caused some sort of accident.
Yeah, that customer was on your side though.
That customer was on my side because he said this in front of the customer that snuck in. But he was on my side because he'd come in and got what he wanted, so he wasn't bothered.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like he just snuck in. We did say, of course, you can come in, sir. He didn't just sneak in under a pallet.
No. New stock. What exciting stuff have we got? We've got loads of Games Workshop stuffs.
We've got all sorts of new stuff. Have you not looked in the new section? In the new section. All sorts of stuff in there.
Yeah, and some new stuff that Mrs. MLG is going to add tomorrow.
How many got plushies?
Some new plushies and Hero Quest.
Hero Quest.
New Hero Quest expansion. The Jungles of... Didn't want that.
That's my pen. Fell out my pocket.
The Jungles of Delthrak.
Oh, is that all the white boxes? Yes. Would you like to explain to... I mean, there's loads of other board games and stuff that's in the new section, and a bit of Pokemon as well. It's in the new section. But yes, lots and lots of white boxes, which Mr. MLG will tell you why they are all white.
It's because we are only allowed to use designated photos of the Games Workshop products. And all of those items that are listed with white boxy photos are because there isn't any product shots of boxed items that we're allowed to use for those things.
Good old GW.
Yeah. So we're not allowed to use pictures of painted models on the website unless we have physically taken the pictures of our own models that we have built and painted. So obviously we do that wherever possible, but we haven't ever built and painted most of that stuff. So we can only use a placeholder image like the white box image for most of them, unfortunately. Which is a little bit frustrating. You would think that a company would want you to be able to use the best images to sell their product. I think I might have moaned about it before.
Aren't those ones something different?
So all the things in white boxes are items which are normally web exclusives to GW, but we're able to buy them at a slightly inflated price, so we can offer them to you, good people. So if there's ever anything, unfortunately we can't get Forge World stuff, but if there's ever any other regular items from Games Workshop that we do not have in stock because they are online only, you'll see on the website, then we can order them for you. However, we cannot get anything that says expert kit or made to order. There's no bits for that. Hi, how you doing? Right then, so there is his sleeves sorted, and then that's it. I just need to do his skin white, and yeah, there he is, done.
Is that a joke?
Yeah.
You have to tell us when you're joking because we don't know.
Yeah, sorry. No, we need some very, very pale skin colour.
Ricky D wants to know if you're going out.
I am not going out.
I went out all day Sunday. Can't be going out again.
Yeah.
It's got a stream to do, and then we're doing
orders.
A book order. So if anybody needs any books, book order's going in tonight. Any books at all. They don't have to be
fantasy or science fiction.
Yeah. The book distributor just sells books. Yeah, tell everybody about Sunday. What?
What happened Sunday? Oh yeah.
Really?
Dear. So, the Book of the Dead, please.
What? The literal one? Because we have the Necronomicon already.
Yeah, we do. We do. So yesterday was the I Wish to Summon People.
I think I've sold it. You can only get one. Missed out.
Yesterday was the EYBBL East Yorkshire Blood Bowl League Summer Cup Sevens tournament. So it was a one-off. Well, I say one-off. One event in a series of events. A one-day event. That's what I'm trying to say. A one-day event. Blood Bowl Sevens tournament. Which was great fun. Played 4 fantastic games of Blood Bowl over the course of the day, and had a super duper time.
Do you want to show off your certificate?
Yeah, do you want to go and grab it for me? I won a certificate. So I narrowly missed out on winning the event again, because when we had the Winter Cup last time, I missed out on winning by a very small fraction, and this time again thwarted.
This is the thing I don't understand. So you missed out on winning by a very small fraction, but you didn't come second or third either.
Well,
or is there no second or third?
They didn't announce a second or third, so I don't know. I might have come second or third, but I don't actually know. But I did get most sporting player. Here we go. There's me. There's me.
A bit closer to you, Tommy.
That's I'm just showing everybody the bit of text at the bottom. There we go. So that's my certificate. EYBBL Summer Cup. An Amazon pulling the tongue out of a chameleon skink.
Is that what you were doing to be most sporting?
Yeah, definitely. So there we are. And the last game I played was against Lizard Men, which was the same player. So the same guy that won the last one beat me in the last event as well.
Happy, the Fighting Fantasy Dungeon and Blood Island, is that on back order already?
We have pre-ordered it.
Yes, so we will be getting it in. Ready to go once more.
Right, okay.
Hat and wig, my dear. Hat and wig.
They're all the way over there.
Yeah, well, you told me off last time for getting password.
Okay. I'll grab it in a sec.
So what teams were there in Blood Bowl and what were you on? What wondrous things can you tell us? He's wheeled off to get the hat and a wig. Yeah, if you want, I'll let you. Hey, Pete. Oh, that's beautiful.
Nobody's missing me.
Oh, I'm going to be able to show everybody how absolutely gorgeous you look. Look like a movie star. I don't know if this is going to work. I can't remember what camera this is even.
That's face cam.
Is it? Hang on. I've lost face cam. I don't know where it's gone. That's the ceiling. There he is. Look how gorgeous you are.
You've only been gone 5 minutes, Dan.
You have to dip so we can see. That's beautiful.
Pete Dehydrator is excited.
Pete's excited.
It's my new style.
It's lovely. So, did you answer Dan about the textless whatever it was?
The what?
Pete won, Pete. I didn't even get to click my balls, Pete.
What was the question? 'Cause I can't see
He
anything.
comes second.
City life isn't for me. Oh dear. Did we get a textless Urga's Saga for the store champion? Yes, we've got 2 of them. Yes, because as a WPN premium store, we get one that's got the store name printed on it. So one in foil and one in non-foil with the store name printed on. And I haven't actually opened the pack to have a look at it, but I'm sure that they look awesome. The top 8 prize is Shark Typhoon. They look pretty cool. Store Championship is a week on Friday the 30th. I've got in my head that it was this Friday coming, but it isn't. It's next Friday.
Oh, you said this Friday's standard?
Yeah, this Friday we're going to... next Friday, Dan, the 30th it is. 30th.
His hat fell off.
My hat fell off. I'm gonna leave it off.
He's wrecking the joint.
Oh, jeez. Yes, the 30th. The 30th. Then it's we're going to be doing it as a Bloomborough draft. We are playing standard this week. I've put it down as a standard tournament this week. I'm going to try and because I've enjoyed Bloomborough, going to try and encourage people to play some standard Magic with cool non-meta decks. So we're not doing loads of prizes and stuff. Everybody's gonna get participation promos and what have you, and it's gonna be like equal like participation distributions. Try and encourage people to start playing with some more fun homebrew decks rather than the latest meta whatever, because I want to play with lizards. So we're going to give it a go. This guy's face is actually awesome.
Yeah, I thought it was a very crisp. Lots of detail on the mini.
Yeah, he's got, like all the wrinkles in his face are there, aren't they? It's really good. Look into the eyes. So Blood Bowl yesterday, we had 16 players. We had a couple of undead teams, Shambling Undead and Necromantic Undead. I think did we have a Necromantic Undead or just two? What was it? Shambling Undead. There was a couple of Shambling Undead teams. We had a couple of Elven Union teams. There was, I think, an Orc team. A couple of Skaven, Norse. What else did we have? Ogres, Snotlings. I played as Black Orcs. We had Lizard Men. It was a good distribution of teams. It was a good fun event, and yeah, I lost my first game, but it's fine. It's It's fine.
You have to hold that close to you if you want anything.
Oh, sorry. Do it. Is it better if I do that?
Well,
And then,
where you're gonna hold
well,
it.
I'm gonna hold it there. That's
Yes,
where I'm
then.
gonna hold it. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good fun event.
Was a good fun event. Was good. Was good. Was good. Was good.
What's the matter?
I can't really decide how I'm gonna do him. I had an idea fixed in my mind.
Why don't you tell us what your idea was? And
Well,
we might be able to help.
My idea was to try and paint him in kind of like a monochrome scheme, but it's gone out the window already. It's gone out the window already because I should have just painted him in black and white and grey, like as if he was in a black and white movie.
You still can.
Well, yeah, I suppose I could.
You can just lighten up his.
I could start again.
No, if you just lighten up his shoulders.
Yeah.
Is that his shirt? I
Yeah,
can't
that's
see it.
that's the base coat
And
for his
just use
shirt.
the bluey colour as shadows, so that you've got a different type of white in his face and everything else.
Yeah.
Because in black and white movies, they used pink, didn't they, to make the best black and white. They didn't use black and white because it wouldn't come across right on the telly.
Mm.
So we didn't all walk around in black and white clothes. This is a Mighty Lanta game stream. Yes, Pando, it is. Well done. Good old Pando, keeping us all informed.
Yeah. We're still the friendliest, best LGS, eh?
Oh, you old charmer, you. We've been there, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah, I thought we had.
We have. I recommended it to Dan because I thought he might like it. But, sorry to hear it wasn't great.
Oh, we didn't play, no, did we? We just
No. Wouldn't.
we went for an event or something, didn't
Yes. Yeah, we went.
we? Yeah. So, what have you decided then with your little man?
I'm going to throw my original plan out the window and paint him in a bit of colour.
Okay. We're not even gonna try.
No, I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to paint him with colour, I think.
Okay. I put all of my paints away that I'd used on these Skaven because I didn't think you wanted them anymore. And now I can't remember what I used.
Use the bright green.
Well, I mean that bit's fairly obvious. I meant the rest. I meant the rest of it, if I'm honest.
I think it was more me. Might be the vibe of a new player. Yeah, you'll be fine if you give it a couple of times. I don't know how busy they might be outside of term time. The one time I've been in on an evening, which was quite some time ago, it was very busy with Commander players. But I think it was term time and there's universities and stuff nearby.
They have all those advantages, don't they, of uni places.
Yeah.
I can't find what I'm looking for. Got your hand in a cupboard. But I still can't find what I'm looking for.
What are you looking for? Have I got it on my desk?
Oh, I thought I'd used like a brown wash of some description, but that don't exist. So I thought it might have been the sepia wash, but that's not brown enough.
Yeah.
Brown, 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 brown. Everything is brown, brown.
Is Arcade Club? Dan says that he's going to go to Arcade Club sometime soon. Is that the place?
What's an arcade?
I think, if I am correct, it's basically just a big place that's full of arcade machines. I think that Ross might have been there for a stag do or something recently.
Alright. Wouldn't know. Yes, you are correct.
Yeah.
Is normally correct.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's not that one.
Brown paint was mentioned.
It was. Click the ball.
Did you? Oh, sorry. I won't pay attention.
No, well, I don't know then. I don't know what I used.
Well, they don't all have to be identical.
Well, it's good because these three aren't going to be anything like the others. One of these things is not like the others.
So I think we'll go with like whatever this kind of waistcoaty doublet thing. It's not really flouncy enough to be doublet, I don't think. I don't know. Jerkin. Let's call it a jerkin.
Okay, if you want
Yeah,
to.
yeah. So do that red. And we'll make that a nice glossy red, I think. And then
And then what?
I think we'll leave his trousers and his cape black, and we'll give him some nice dark brown boots.
What other wonderful things have you got to tell us?
We got a whole delivery of awesome plushies. Oh, I've already mentioned that.
Yes, you have.
We've put some stuff in boxes. We've got more things to put in boxes tomorrow. We're going to order some things. Blood Bowl was cool. So I've played my first game against Shambling Undead, and they're quite horrible. Mummies are disgusting. They're very strong, very hard to hurt, very heavily armoured.
How can a mummy be heavily armoured?
Well, they
Just some
in
bandages.
in the game they've got an armour value of 10, which makes them very strong.
Yeah, but how?
I don't know. That's just the way that the Blood Bowl rules work. It's got more like armoury bits. Well, how did you paint yours?
Like he was dead. I don't know. I don't know what I've done with him. He's kicking about somewhere. Here, vampy. Oh, there he is. I didn't paint mine proper though, did I? I painted mine like he had gone into the sun and he was in ashes.
Yeah. Yeah. You gave yours a red cloak.
Yes.
I'm thinking brown cloak.
What?
Not brown, black. Sorry. Yeah.
So that didn't really help you, did
It
it?
didn't really.
I know it wouldn't.
I think we'd follow kind of along with what you've done there, though, and we go with a bit of brown.
I didn't know what any of the bits was. I didn't know what any of the bits of clothing were.
No. Yeah, I think we'll do this.
What are you doing?
We're going to go with some shield brown as a base for the leather.
So this this is for the painting challenge on the MLG Discord. We're all painting Casper to see how everybody just paints it, what colour schemes people use, how people might paint it differently. Just for a bit of fun. But you've also got to paint your mumlac for the RCL.
I do. And he's just here on the side. Pokey tool in there. Yeah, he's just here, waiting for a bit of attention.
Please pay attention to me.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
He is.
And are you doing anything for It's a Trap for the
He's here. Look.
for sure?
I probably will. I'm going to see how we get on with the things that I've already started, because I've got several things that I want to get finished. But
what would you paint for It's a Trap then?
well, I was thinking about painting
Oh, the bed.
the bed mimic.
You paint the bed. I remember. What's Tony saying to you?
Tony says, I don't get all the new formats in MTG now. That and a lot of the new in-game terms are like a foreign language. I only knew standard and classic formats. And in game terms, up to Ice Age, which is quite an old set now. Yes, Magic has definitely progressed from the older stuff. There's a lot of new mechanics. They've introduced a gifting mechanic in the. I think it's just been introduced. What? Have we got a bot?
It's being all silly.
That's no good. Just ordered Festival in a Box. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's going to be. It's the convention. What do you call it? Mystery boosters. Mystery boosters. I don't know if we're going to get any chance to get mystery boosters into the store. Mystery boosters version 2. Looks like there's some pretty cool stuff in them. The Festival in a Box thing does look cool, but I think the last one that they did came with enough boosters to do a draft, as well as the box of mystery boosters, and I think that is a little bit better than the current one. Although the promos and things that you get with it do look pretty smart, but I shall not be partaking. Don't like the way that they've done secret lairs recently. So when they first started doing secret lairs, they were more of a made-to-order situation. But now they've just started doing them as a pre-order, and I don't like it, because if you're late to the party on the website, you don't get to order any, and the whole idea was that you could get it if you wanted it by a certain time, and then they would make it. But apparently people complained that it was taking too long to fulfill their orders, but then now people are complaining that they've missed out on the opportunity to buy it because it's a limited run product. Can't win. I'd have rather had they kept it the original way. It takes longer for the shiny new things to turn up, but you know you're going to get them. Everyone's been complaining. I know. We're never happy. They do things one way and people whinge, and then they change it and we whinge even more. I also think that they should allow stores to have them as stock items. Yeah, the Monty Python one that disappeared. Yeah, they sold out, and the I can't remember the name of it, but there's some that they've released that are based off a Japanese VTuber, whatever one of those is. Honi Kamitsu or something like that, I think it is. Probably just butchered that completely. But have you ever heard of... I don't know what VTube is. But they've sold out the fastest. So then all the bundles and everything else that they put together, all are sold out because you can't get that one component. Hatsune Miku, that's it. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. And the art looks cool, but the key thing with all of the secret layers is, for me, that the sorry, I was just concentrating on what I was doing. They print like 4 cards in a set, but then 3 of them will be terrible and 1 of them will be really cool. And I just don't think that a lot of them are worth it. Also, I could tell you about my Blood Bowl games yesterday. So the first person that I played was playing Shambling Undead, and I had to play against the Mummies, and that was a tough game, and I lost, unfortunately. The Mummies were very difficult to deal with and dominated the game, really. So they were very slow, but then it doesn't matter when you've got to get into the middle of the pitch to be able to do anything, and then you've got to deal with them. So that was a bit of a shame. However, not the end of the world, because then I next played against Ogres and won. Did I win 3-0? 3-0, I think.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was 3-0 against the Ogres. I think so. And then I played against Skaven and beat the Skaven 2-0. And it was quite horrific for my opponent, because he only had two minis left on the field for the start of the last drive, and in like the last turn of the game only had 1 figure left, because I got some very good rolls and knocked all these guys out.
Yeah, if you will.
And then what else? And then I played Lizardmen and lost, because every time I've tried to do something that would let me get me in a position to score or actually score, and I needed anything but a 1, I rolled a 1. Couple of opportunities to do something, had a re-roll available to me, rolled a 1, used the re-roll, rolled another 1. It's just the way it goes sometimes. So and at one point I rolled the dice, and without looking at it, my opponent was cheering because he knew that I would score if I hadn't rolled a 1, and then I like booed or whatever because I'd failed, and he looked down and he was like, "Oh no!
Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance." He went.
Yeah.
All dancing. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing, dancing, dancing.
Yeah.
Dancing.
Dice hate me.
Yeah.
Dice hate me.
You've got wig hair stuck all over you.
Have I?
Is it not tickling?
No. Not at the moment. That wig was a proper wig. It had like a band on it to tighten it on your head and stuff.
Oh, it's because it's mine. That one's mine.
What did you used to wear that one for?
Don't think I ever have, to be fair. I think we got it to be a character of some sort and then changed your mind.
I see. Right then. So it's got leather there. Let's do that a little bit around there. Because I don't think that's like a necklace or something. It's got this little clasp at his top of his cloak. I'm going to do that gold. Because vampires wouldn't wear silver, would they?
Why not?
Because vampires don't like silver. It's bad for them.
Was it?
Yeah,
Kill a werewolf with a silver bullet.
that's... yeah. But vampires aren't overly fond of it either, apparently.
Never asked one. If I see one, I'll ask him. As long as you haven't made it sparkly. Well, maybe that's what you could do. Cover it in glitter and make it sparkly like that terrible movie. You can kill a vampire with a silver bullet, can you? Sure. You can kill a werewolf with a silver bullet. Vampires stake through the heart. Why are we killing them with silver?
Utility.
What?
Utility. Multiple ways to do it.
No. Sunlight and wooden stake through the heart. I mean, otherwise Buffy would have had a silver stake because that would look cooler, wouldn't it? When she twizzled it round in the beginning of the TV show and caught it the wrong way round.
Yeah.
And they just left it in. I wonder how many times that she swizzled that stake round and caught it upside down every time before they just went, oh, just leave it like that.
Maybe they thought it looked cool that way. Can kill a human with a piano. I'm sure. Drop it on them. That's the way. Right then. Let's have some royal gold. We'll just have a little splash of royal gold. We don't need a lot for that little bit. Oh, and his buckle. He's got a little skull buckle. We'll add that gold as well. Is it raining?
Yes.
What's on his little clasp? Little cross.
Got loads of detail.
Yeah, I might do that edging on his little bum bag there. That might be gold as well.
How many people are just hanging pianos out of their windows then, waiting for unsuspecting passers-by? How many pianos have you got in your dungeon, Tony, for accidental death?
I feel like that's a requirement in a dungeon.
What, a piano?
Yeah. Harpsichord.
With some candelabras.
Yeah.
Your vampire could be sat at it.
Yeah, why not?
I've been expecting you here for my serenade. That kind of malarkey.
Yeah, that's it. And then, obviously, they should know how to play Moonlight Sonata.
Obviously. Gotta like a bit of Moonlight Sonata. Who could afford a piano? And to drop it at that, well, I used to have a piano, and I got home one day, so this is reminiscing now, look, that's a ball.
Yeah.
I got home one day to my own house, of which I owned, and my mum had given away my piano for free to the charity shop. Like, it's my house, ma'am.
What was her reasoning?
Because it was in the way.
Right.
Like, it's my house. It's not in the way. It's fine. Yeah, it wasn't a grand piano though. No, it was an upright. And I own a piano currently, but it's in the loft. It's an electric piano. A piano, not a keyboard. There's a difference.
Yeah.
But that's in the loft. But I have had that since I was 13, so it's not really worth now. There you go, you see, just for ball number 33. I don't even have ball number 33. But for those that do, bit of reminiscing.
Check you out reminiscing. No.
What instruments can you play?
Me, only the piano.
You can play the piano better than I can.
I don't think
Your
so.
grandma taught you, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. You've got better dexterity than me. You can play much better than I can.
No, I can't play at all anymore.
Well, neither can I. It's been a long time since I've played.
And I was never very good at reading music.
Well, that's one advantage that I might have over you.
I used to have to sit and work it out. FACE, ding. It's like it doesn't really flow. So I just used to write it on the sheet music.
Yeah. That's how we started.
And that's just how I carried on.
And the other thing, I used to have little cards when we first started that had it written on, like the scale with the keys written on. That was helpful.
Yeah, you get a cardboard thing that goes behind the back of the notes that tells you what they are.
Yeah,
Yeah, it came with one of the how to play books.
that it did.
I know.
Was it called Learn to Play? We had them. And they came with tapes.
Oh no, that was much too posh for me. I didn't get tapes.
Yeah, my grandmother had. It's like one of those part work things, and there was 40 books, and I don't think I ever got through them all.
I know. These weren't the same as those. I didn't have such luxuries as things like that. I had to learn how to play the piano at home, but my house was a guest house, so other humans who I didn't even know could hear me. It's like, this isn't helping the shyness of this child, really. Making me practice in front of other people. And then when I was learning to play the saxophone, Mother took me to the cliffs and left me there because that was too loud.
They must have encouraged you for the saxophone. They didn't just like you came home with it one day and that was it.
I did come home with it one day, yes.
All right.
I did, from school.
Right.
I came home and went, I've got one of these! And Mum went, oh, great! Lovely! So I had to stick a stuffed toy in the end to try and muffle it, because we couldn't afford a muffler. And then we used to go up to the cliffs, and Dad used to go surfing, and I used to have to sit outside the camper van, not allowed inside, because that'd be too loud. Sit outside the camper van and make noise. But I wasn't very good at it.
Where is your saxophone now?
Ricky D's got it. She's going to learn and then she's going to come serenade us in the shop.
Yeah. You're gonna learn how to do it and then do some busking, some saxophone busking, eh?
Saxophonian. Oh, we used to have a busker in Brid that played the saxophone.
Well, yeah, we did. We had a chap the other day that might have been Market Day. I think it was Market Day because he was talking to Julie on the plant store, and he was an old chap, and he was sat down the alleyway, almost outside the doors, but he was leaning against the phone shop, and he was playing a hornpipe, like a recorder thing. But as he kept telling everybody as they walked past, he kept going hornpipe, and then and then playing something. So it was just.
In case you were wondering what it was,
Yeah,
it's a hornpipe.
It was surreal. So he'd just randomly exclaim as somebody was walking past, hornpipe, and then play like you know, the Blue Peter theme song, whatever it's actually called. Is it actually called Blue Peter? I can't remember.
I don't know what you're talking about now.
You know, like the TV show Blue Peter.
I never
used to
really
have-
watched it, so
right.
I don't have a thing.
Right.
A thing about that, I'm afraid.
Right.
Ricky D can't get the saxophone to make a noise. Why not? You just blow it. You just blow it. You. if you take the mouthpiece off, you can practice without holding the saxophone. You can practice getting it to make a noise to start off with, and then you don't have the weight of the sax. You just have the mouthpiece and the little brass bit, and then once you get it to make a noise, you can reattach it, and then you crack on. And you don't have to lift the whole thing then, because it's quite heavy. Because it's an alto sax. For anybody that might have been interested. I don't think I ever played it on stage. I played the piano in concerts. People have paid to come and watch me. Poor people.
Well, then you're obviously a much better player than I am, because I've never had an audience.
No, it wasn't something I wanted to do.
Apart from the family at Christmas.
I have had to play the saxophone for family, and it's not good. I'm not good at it, and it's not a nice noise if you're not good at it. Also, I can't work out what the 6 gazillion buttons are. They're notes, my dear. They're notes.
So there you go.
The one with an elastic band holding it together is B sharp.
So next time you two go for a walk on the cliff top, you'll have to take it with you and have
It's heavy.
have a saxophone lesson.
It's heavy. It hasn't even got a proper strap. It's got a bit off something, like a strap off a bag or something like that. It hasn't even got a proper saxophone strap. Wicked D's never even held, and Weekend Geek's never even held a saxophone. Now, well, they're quite expensive, so most people, you wouldn't just go up to someone and go, "Can I hold that?" You know, like you wouldn't go up to someone who was playing the guitar and just go, "Give it here," because they're quite precious about their musical instruments, aren't they? But mine is extremely battered. Like I say, it's got an elastic band holding one of the notes, so that it doesn't play that note when it shouldn't, because it's broken. Otherwise, it would just be B. I think it's B. It's either B flat or B sharp all of the time. But yeah, I would say take the mouthpiece off and the little brass bit that it's attached to, which probably has a proper name, and just practice blowing with it without the weight. You might get a bit further because they are heavy.
Isn't a hurdy-gurdy that massive thing?
I mean, it's not as big as a piano, I don't think.
No. And you used to play other musical instruments as well, didn't you? Timpani.
But I was forced to play the timpani, that is true. I was terrible at that as well. Chocolate saxophone. What's a chocolate saxophone? Is that a euphemism?
Might be. Either that or he just had a chocolate saxophone that he was going to eat.
It was in the fridge. I have a great ear. Sadly, my coordination is shocking, says Tony. I can't even get one of those block chimes to do the right thing. I ended up off target or timing not being the same as my brain commands my hand to work. Apparently, it's a £12,000 saxophone. Very rare. Looked very nice. So you didn't try and eat it then? No, I've not heard of one of them. I always seem to get broken instruments. So I had to do an exam at school on the piano, playing certain things, and the piano. The school music teacher hated me because I didn't play a proper instrument such as the violin. It's like, I'm terribly sorry, and so I had to do my exams on the school piano, and the middle key, the middle C, didn't work. And that was the first note I had to play in my exam. And I was already nervous, and I was already being stared down by the horrible music teacher who hated me. And I hit the key, and it didn't do anything. It's all good fun.
They wouldn't let me play the violin.
I wasn't allowed to play the violin. It went on grades at my school. So the smart kids, it didn't matter if you were talented in music or not, or desired to play the violin. It went on how intelligent you were, and I am not, so therefore I was not allowed.
Well, at our school, the audition for being able to learn how to play the violin was you had to stand up in front of the class and sing a tune. And I wasn't particularly up for standing in front of the class and singing a song that I had only learnt 5 seconds before, so didn't do a very good job, obviously, and therefore was not eligible to play the violin.
Why are violins held in such high esteem? Why have we got to jump through hoops to play a violin?
I don't know.
I might just get one now. There's loads of them in the charity shops.
Yep.
And then I'll go, yeah, I'm rubbish at that, thanks.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. So when I was at university, and I had a bit of disposable cash at the time, because when you're a student, you get student loan money and whatever. You think
I wouldn't know. I've never been one.
You think I'm gonna spaff a bit of this off on stuff that I don't really need.
Did you just say you want to spaff it?
Yeah.
Delightful.
So I went to Goff and Davy and bought a violin.
Wowzers.
It wasn't particularly expensive. It was like a learner violin, so it was about 70 quid, I
Where's
think.
me going to the charity shop? You're going to a proper music shop.
Well, I haven't got it anymore. So I went and got this violin and had a go at playing it and realised that I was rubbish at it. And didn't have enough spare time to practice because I was too busy doing other things like drinking. So it went in the cupboard for ages, and then I ended up losing it at some point. So probably when I moved house or something, lost it.
Yeah, it's never been in my vicinity. I've got a guitar. But,
Have you?
Yeah, I do. It's at Dad's.
Right. Fair
It's
enough.
not the one that he uses. I think Madam used it until they got the other one. But now we've got 3 guitars in the family, haven't we? There's only one person that plays the guitar.
Yeah. My dad's got a couple of guitars.
I think that's what happens with guitar people. They get more than one. Weekend Geek says, did they get you on the triangle?
I did. I was a triangle and a tambourine.
Yes, tambourine.
Triangle and tambourine were my enforced things.
You've got to play 3 Blind Mice on the recorder. That's the standard entry fee, isn't it? We have violins here. Why have you got violins? Who plays the violin at your house? You have to teach me.
Yeah, we'll have to do a trade. We'll have a go on the violin, and while you have a go on the saxophone.
She's had the saxophone for 20 years.
Yeah.
It's a bit late now. Doesn't she do it anymore? She must have been highly intelligent, you see. If you were in my school, the top of the class. Or being able to sing if you were in Mr. MLG's. What are you doing with that poor little man?
I was just showing him off because it's 10 o'clock and we need to get these books ordered. So I was just going to show everybody my progress for the evening. Well, I thought the camera was in a different place. Thought the camera.
Sweetie.
Yes.
Don't look at your screen. Look at my screen.
There we go.
There you go.
There he is.
There he is.
So that's my progress so far this evening. Tomorrow, completion. We'll have him finished tomorrow, and then maybe I might also paint a bit of the elephant as well. An electric violin somewhere.
Oh, it used to be that really famous lady who played the electric violin.
Vanessa May.
Yes, that was her. She was good. She was good. Oh, I'm not very good at learning new stuff. If I can't do it straight away, that's it. About it, I'm bored. Like, I can't just instantly pick it up and be able to be a master. Then I'm like, no, this wasn't for me.
It'll be fine.
I'm quite terrible at things like that. I'm sulking because I can't do it.
Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming along and joining us this evening. We will be back. Yes, definitely. Beginner hurdy-gurdy was almost a grand.